On the beach with Halftime Howie, and at the Chamber of Commerce Winter Blast, which is awesome, at the Avenue Cafe, I ran into Stacy Meyer, and we talked about having Stacy do a weekly segment on our show. She's a beach body coach, and the name of our show is Broadcasting on the Beach. And let's face it, we're a beach town. This is Long Beach. People want to have that beautiful body, and Stacy will help them get that. And first of all, Stacy, welcome to the show. I think you would be a great addition to the show, and talk about what the concept of Beachbody.
Thank you very much, Howie. Yes, I think it would be a great addition, especially to Long Beach. What I do is I'm an independent teen Beachbody coach with the company Beachbody. I'm a health and fitness coach. The company, which many of you might have heard about, has P90X is one of their major programs, Insanity, which I'm wearing. And it is a company to keep people committed to their exercise and diet programs and getting people back on track.
Stacy told me something before the show that totally blew me away. And this, talk about people practice what they preach. Stacy, approximately how much you weigh now? Okay.
Yeah, approximately. I weigh about,
grams.
Yeah, maybe 135.
Stacy told me that at one point in her life, she weighed over 250 pounds. And she lost over 100 pounds. So she practices what she I mean, you're gorgeous and beautiful.
I appreciate that.
But talk about how you did that. I mean, I'm totally blown away. You talk about that, how you put these principles to work. Talk about how you were able to accomplish that, because that's incredible.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of effort. People always ask me, do the programs work? Well, whatever you put into it, you're going to get out of it. And I do practice what I preach. It's a battle every day. I struggle, with my food and exercise, but you have to keep moving. I just cut my calorie intake and exercise. I mean, it's very basic and simple. If you eat less, then you burn off, you're going to lose weight, and you have to move your body, and you could do that in any way. You could take a walk on the beach, you can just, park far away if you're going into the mall, walk further, take the stairs, and that's basically the principles that I used, and that's the same principles in my company.
Stacy, we talked about doing an opening segment, and you wanted to tie it around New Year's resolutions. Let's talk about that, because I think there's two New Year's resolutions that you hear the most. Number one, I'm going to quit smoking, and number two, I'm going to lose weight. Let's talk about that.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Howie. The two biggest ones are quitting smoking and losing weight. Well, I wanted to talk about keeping your New Year's resolutions. It's still, the new year. We're only into February, and a lot of people by now have given up. And the reason I feel is because they put goals too high. I think that you should have short-term goals, not these big, tremendous goals that I'm going to lose 100 pounds by Tuesday. It's not going to happen. I've tried, it doesn't work. It took me a lot longer than that to lose my weight. So yes, I think if you're starting a new program, a new fitness program, or you've never worked out before, you should start slow, pace yourself, stay focused, and set short-term goals.
Absolutely, that sounds great. I think that's great. And again, we're looking forward to you being a tremendous asset on the show, and being really an inspiration to a lot of people.
Thank you. I think it will be an asset, and I hope to help a lot of people. A lot of people do need help and to get back on track, and that's what Beachbody coaches, such as myself, keep people motivated when they need that little extra push.
All right, and before we let you go, Stacy, let's give out the website where people can get your coaching.
Great, thank you very much. It's www.beachbodycoach.com/Stacy Meyer, or you can email me at stacymeyer@beachbodycoach.com. That's STACEYMEYER.
All right, and Stacy, we'll see you next week at Hub Billiards for our 2-hour Valentine's show at the Hub Billiards, 8 to 10. A special 2-hour Halftime Howie edition at Hub Billiards. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of love songs. It's going to be very romantic, very romantic. Now, one of the great things about doing this show is I've met so many wonderful people, made so many wonderful friends. I met Walter right from the beginning. He thought he was just going to do a couple of segments, and he's been here almost 2 years by my side. He's a great videographer. And one of my really special friends is Joanna Matheson. She runs these amazing, and again, what makes Long Beach so special, we talked about the polar bears, but people this weekend are going to be treated to 4 days of outstanding musicians, the Folk to Funk Festival. It's going to be amazing. Without further ado, let's meet the director of Folk to Funk. Let's give it up for Joanna Matheson.
Oh, thank you, Howie. Once again, thank you so much. Yeah, it's Folk to Funk time. It's our second annual, and these are the posters. And we start on Thursday. We're doing something very different this year. We're going to have a fashion show, and Salvage Chic, the ladies at Salvage Chic, are doing a ladies' night out at the library. They have a runway. The staging is absolutely beautiful. The design that they're doing, Stephanie and Melissa, they're just super people. And there'll be models. There'll be 2 different outfits, one for day, one for evening, and then we're going to go over to Lola's, where ladies' night is every Thursday night. You can purchase a Funky Fizzle, which will benefit Artist in Partnership. We'll have raffles, we'll have all different kinds of prizes and things that will help to support our programs. And then on Friday, we have Gathering Time, a very popular folk group here on Long Island and in the tri-state area. On Saturday, we have Christine Sweeney and the Other Shoe. Big group, very eclectic, have some reggae going on there and some folk music, so a nice assortment of different kinds of blends of music. And then on Sunday, we have a really exciting lineup. We've got the Ebony Hillbillies from, they actually play in New York City in the subway. One of their musicians has been nominated for a Grammy Award. And we have Pamela Lewis, John Hurley, and friends. There'll be 9 members in that particular band that afternoon at the library. The Ebony Hillbillies will be doing a children's program, a children's workshop, actually a young people's workshop. So please bring your instruments. You'll learn about where the instruments come from, different ways to play, and then they're going to do a concert at 3:30. So it's really going to be very exciting musically. We're also doing, once again, for Long Island Cares, a food drive and a personal items drive. It was very successful when we did it in our country festival. So we hope to have that, a repeat performance of that. This particular festival is bittersweet for me. My mom passed away recently, and we will be remembering her, and every Folk to Funk festival will be in her memory. She was a true artist, a real Renaissance woman, and somebody who we would like to continue her spirit and her vision for a better community and for helping young people to learn about the arts and to get more in touch with their humanity and to share in the community and to do things that can be of benefit to themselves as well as everyone else.
And I know that you had a very special bond with your mom, and I remember she really loved your festivals, and I know that she's going to be there in spirit.
She will. Actually, she's right here in the room with us, and I can feel her everywhere. So, yeah, she likes to be part of the party. She likes to come on to the radio show and be part of the change and part of the progression of things here in our community. And as always, we do appreciate you, Howie, and the way that you connect the community and how positive your energy is. And I want to thank you for joining us at her service and for being a support to me and to all of our programs as well. It means a lot to us and to myself.
Yeah, Joan, it was my pleasure. It was nice meeting your couple of your brothers, and I'm really looking forward to it this weekend. I've always attended the Folk to Funk. It's going to be great. These musicians are so passionate, so talented, and this really, if you love the arts, this really is an amazing weekend. And I have two special plans that I'm going to take in this weekend. I'm definitely going to go to the Folk to Funk for a couple of days, but I'm also going to make it over to Long Beach High School this weekend. They have a fabulous play. A funny thing happened on the way to the forum. Justin, you know some of the kids in the play?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get, we have one of the students, he was going to do a Long Beach High School sports report, but since he knows some of these kids, Justin, why don't you give us a little preview of the play coming up? Or just talk about some of the talent. I want to mention two kids in particular. I know you know them. Joe and Russell. Talk about how talented they are and how much they bring to the table. These are two of the leads every year, every play. Joe Kaiserman and Russell, whose dad owns the Lido Kosher Deli. Talk about how talented they are, and just watching those two on stage is incredible.
Well, Joe and Russell are two great friends of mine. They're great talents. The past few years since freshman year, they've been the lead of all the dramas and musicals in Long Beach High School. Russell has been doing everything from off-Broadway. They both do NYSSMA and All County, and have received great accomplishments in their young singing careers. So.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing that happened, it's going to be a great play. I think I'll probably check it out Friday night. I hope, I know this is going to be a big cast. Gavin Enright is going to be in the play. He used to work with us. He used to do your job last year. He did a great job. So it's going to be fun. I know this is probably the big play of the year at Long Beach High School. So it's going to be great. I would say this weekend, Long Beach has a lot to offer. Folk to Funk, Thursday through Sunday. And Joanne has another announcement about Lola's.
Yeah, Lola's has been such a great supporter to us. On Thursday night, right after the fashion show, we have Gail Storm who will be playing at Lola's. She starts around 9 o'clock. As I said, we've got special drinks, food, all different kinds of things going on there. Friday night, Howie Haber and Lou Carolla of Breakaway and the Breakaway Band is going to be playing, and we're really delighted. They're a local group, and they bring the people out, so it should be a lot of fun. And then on Saturday, we have the F&G Band featuring Edleen Hart, who is an absolutely amazing singer. We had her featured at the library last year, and she brought the house down. She got the people dancing in the aisles. It was a wild time. So there's things to do not only at the library and afterwards, well into the evening, and all of the events are free. So come out, support the arts, and support Artists in Partnership. Thanks.
And I have a little announcement to make. Grew up in Boston, diehard Patriot fan. I watched the game, and I couldn't sleep. I was so aggravated. It was so heartbreaking. Couldn't sleep last night, and I said to myself, this is insane. I didn't go to work today because I didn't want to deal with all the Giant fans at the parade, so I stayed home. I said, you know what? This is nuts. I said, and my Boston teams always lose to New York teams. I said, I can't be bothered watching football anymore. I love doing the Long Beach show, so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna not just say I'm not gonna watch football. I'm gonna say I am never watching a pro sporting event anymore as long as I live, because I don't want to get aggravated. So starting tonight, I make an announcement. I am starting a new club. I am calling it the Long Beach Sunday Football Alternative Movie Club, where I'm going to get a bunch of people in Long Beach who don't like football, or in my case, don't ever want to be annoyed and aggravated by football again. And my idea is during football season, from the first Sunday on, we will meet at the Avenue Cafe, and we're calling it the Long Beach Sunday Football Alternative Movie Club. And every Sunday, we will go to a different movie, and I will never be aggravated by a football game again. So, Stacy, what do you think of this Long Beach Movie Club idea?
I love that idea. I only watch the Super Bowl for the commercials and the halftime show.
Right.
So I'm in.
All right. Joanna, what do you?
I love movies. I love movies, Howie. Just let me know what's the first one. I'm there.
All right. You know what? Honestly, I think this is gonna be a great idea because you know what? I think we'll get a bunch of people together. You know, we'll all discuss which movie we want to go, and I think it'd be fun. And I think it'd be fun to start a movie club. And in my case, you know what? If I didn't watch the game, I'm gonna get aggravated. But you watch the game, you get aggravated. So you know what? If I'm going to a movie, I'm gonna get entertained. I'm gonna enjoy it. And sports to me, you know, there's an old saying: "Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you." In my case, it happened 4 years ago. It happened this year. Enough is enough. I congratulate the Giants for being a Patriot fan. Forget about it. I'm going to the movies on Sundays right here in Long Beach. All right.
I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
Are football movies ruled out?
There can be no football movies at all. It's going to be fun. So I am starting the Long Beach Sunday Football Alternative Movie Club, and Stacy and Joanna are going to be our charter
That's
members.
right.
It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be awesome, and I'll never have to worry about Tom Brady and Wes Welker ruining my Sunday ever again. All right, we're going to take a break, and after the break, my good friend Steve, Steve Vaccaro, who focuses on youth issues, is going to talk about a very important issue which afflicts a lot of the youth these days, ADD. A lot of kids have it, and Steve's going to have some good tips, some good advice on youths who are afflicted with ADD. It's become more and more prevalent in society today. And for all these issues, Steve is the man. And Justin Shawshan is going to come up with a Long Beach High School report. Did a great job filling us in on the great play coming up at the high school over the weekend. I surprise him with that over the weekend. It's going to be great. All right, so we're going to take a break. I am Halftime Howie. This is Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie. And coming up after the break, Steve Vaccaro. This is Halftime Howie coming to you from Picnic and Shake from the Wild West End of Long Beach, on Long Island's first and oldest radio station, 1240 AM, WGBB.